We've just got Eric, and he is completely unhinged. So I feel like we should stick with Eric for now. I like the fact that he's unhinged. Fits my playstyle. Oh Jesus, see what I mean? He just runs at you with a mask on like that. God, he's terrifying. Last time on the Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim, Eric found some new threads in the form of a creepy Skeletor mask.
Don't get too far ahead.
And he's still very paranoid about me leaving him on his own. He's like a small child with a Halloween mask. Basically. We fought our first ancient dragon and we finished off the Saints and Seducers questline by defeating the blacksmiths in the hot spring area of Skyrim. In between episodes, we have collected a bunch of Jezbay grapes, so we can drop those off to the Arefi farm and clear off that quest line from our inventory before I use those Jezbay grapes for something else, which is going to happen if we don't get that sorted. So that is the first port of call, and then from there we're going to probably tick away with some of our lesser quests that we've got, just to kind of whittle them down a little bit. Welcome back, by the way. Let's have a look at our map here. So, where is the farm? It's like down here somewhere, isn't it? No, I have no idea where it is. Oh wait, there, no? Yeah, there we go. It's not too far from where we are. So that's actually perfect. That's not going to take us long at all. First off, helmet on head. There we go. So yeah, I didn't want to do too much, so we just came into the mine here and had a sleep, collected a few more Jezbay grapes, and then started the recording kind of where we left off. There's some stormcloaks here.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
That's how I'm joining the Empire. Fuck you in particular. Right, let's go. We have got to go to the farm, which is over the mountain, isn't it? We've got to go like up the hills somehow. So let's do that. I don't know where Cloppers is. Cloppers has gone walkabouts, although we didn't really see Cloppers much last episode, did we? I don't remember seeing Cloppers much. But I'm sure we can drop these off and head to the next town, and the Cloppers will be as if by magic. Now, which way is likely to lead to? Probably up and over. So I hope people are digging the Oblivion series that we've been running on the channel. I'm enjoying it. Still kind of getting my groove as to how to present it, because obviously it's a little different from the Skyrim one. We don't have as many companions, and I do tend to riff, I've noticed, off companions quite a bit. It's nice having them along as a point of interest, because they do some wacky stuff. Oh, we've got a bear friend. Where is our bear friend? Eric, protect me. Oh, we got it. We missed. Some bit of damage on it, which was nice. He's really enjoying those staffs. He is pretty much Skeletor now, isn't he? Isn't Skeletor in the comic, not the comics, in the Masters of the Universe He-Man show? Didn't he have like a staff that shot lightning and stuff? They had the best names for villains in that. Evil Lyn and Skeletor. I don't think you get away with that sort of lazy writing in modern storytelling. Oh jeez. There we go. That slow time ability is very handy. Okay, you're fine, you're a fox. Now, as always, you'll have to excuse me. As I mentioned, my health has not been particularly great, and that has kind of transposed itself over to some of the recordings, which I feel have been kind of flat, but not flat enough that I would can them and do them again. There's been a couple this week where I've basically gone, no, I'm not doing that. That sounded awful. Let's redo the whole episode. But I try not to do it for everything, because you start to get into the... I don't know if other people... I'm assuming other people do this too. But you can be your own worst critic. And you start overthinking things and start going, no, that's no good either, and this is no good, and that's no good. And you get nothing done. So, despite my reservations on some of the episodes being maybe not as good as I would like them to be, I'm going off the fact that I know I'm probably going to be my own worst critic, and they're not actually as bad as that. Okay, magic. We want our shouts. We want... You know, let's unlock this one too. Yeah, get out of it. There we go. Slowly getting the archery skill up. And the Arefi farm is right here. Perfect. I do wonder, have they been growing that Crimson Nernroot stuff? Oh, they have. Oh, listen to that noise. It's just singing away.
It's so good to see you again.
Yep, it's really good to see you too. I don't mind me just harvesting all your crops.
You
I
want
wish
something
to
from me?
partake in the screaming plants. There we go. I have some stuff
Could
for you.
always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins.
I don't. I've got many money coins. I'm good. I've brought you 20 Jazbay grapes.
Fantastic! I was concerned I had asked for too many, but I'm glad to see you proved me wrong.
Well, it took me a while to find
Let
them.
me at least give you something for your efforts. Finding all of these couldn't have been easy. Or cheap.
It wasn't too bad. Oh wow, some decent potions. Nice. Cool.
Come visit
Well, let's have a look at our quest log and see what quest we could do. Oh yeah, we picked up a moon amulet to the one of the Khajiit trading caravans. We've got a request to meet. I haven't read that. Scold. Got that one. That one. We could do those. While Andrea is the court mage in Riften, she lost a bunch of stuff. Word of Power at Shrieking Bastion, that could be a good one to do. That's all Bruma stuff, that's all good. We've still got all those to find as well. Now we could stumble upon those by accident, or we could kind of try and, follow it. I don't know. The Forge Master's Fingers. Where the hell have I put that? Or find it. I thought I said read it. Jeez. Locate a clue about Brand-Shei's past. Now that's in Riften as well, so that could be quite good. So we've got a few things to work on. What's the nearest one? We've got a soul gem over here. We've got some stuff out here. Brand-Shei's past. The ingot. The moon amulet. And Scold. Okay, so the best bet that we've got then is if we travel to Iverstead and then to Windhelm, I guess? Yeah, we'll leave Shrieking Bastion for now. So Iverstead, Windhelm, Winterhold, to this one, then to Dawnstar. That's probably the quickest route, although I imagine Karjo is probably going to move on from that. But that's fine, we've got a plan. We've got a plan. So first off, we want to go left to Iverstead. And who knows, maybe we'll find a horse along the way that we can, I guess, maybe tame? There are wild horses to tame, although I've not seen any yet. Are you one of the Golden Saints?
All
Oh,
right,
you're a
hand
thief.
over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Do I look like I have any money, or walk away right now? Walk away right now.
Well, I can see you're not one to be trifled with. Let this be a warning to you. Is someone there?
Whoa, friendly fire. Got him. Right, what have you got? Flawless Emerald? I'll take it. Perfect. Mage Hood. Interesting combo. Alright. Let's carry on. Harvested isn't too far away from here, I don't imagine. If it were from here, yeah, pretty much a straight shot now. Okay. That's good. Yeah, fingers crossed we can find our horse. Oh god, another burr. Yeah, oh god, there's more. Temba was onto something with these. Luckily, arrows. Yeah, not as bad with the archer as I thought it would be. Slowly coming back. The strategy isn't normally something I'd like to keep going with. Oh, you know what would help if I was actually fed up too. There we go. Well fed. Better. An assassin? Oh god, it's non-stop round here, jeez. Go, Eric. I'm rooting for you, buddy. Got him. That was quite the shot, actually. That was relatively good. We don't need to read the note. We know what it is. Astrid sending some more people to murder us. Boring. Although it has been a wee while since we fought one. I think we've run past about 4 or 5 because we just couldn't be bothered. Right, so Iverstead is... Oh, there's these wolves again. Yeah, Eric's on it. Yeah, he's good. Cool. Why am I feeling quite lost again? Oh god, that's why I'm going completely the wrong way. And this is exactly what I was talking about with my sense of direction. How many times have we been to Iverstead? You'd think I'd recognise the land by now, but no. Apparently not. I'm an idiot. There it is. So from there we want to go to Winterhold now. I wonder if it'd be quicker to go to Riften and then go to Winterhold. I don't know. Can I go in here? Oh, I can't go in here. Yes, I can go in here. You can't stop me. What am I stealing from here? Ooh. A spoon. Okay. Why was she at the farm, I wonder? So Windhelm is over that direction. Yep. Would it be quicker? No, Riften seems like it's still quite far away. We would be quicker just to probably run straight shot to Windhelm.
You ever settle down to have children? Twice.
I suppose it'll give us a glimpse on how fast we can actually traverse the landscape, because we've not really done a sort of straight shot run for a while. Normally we get distracted along the way, and to be fair, that might happen again today. Because we're sort of focusing on the minor quests, we don't really need to be set on a set schedule like we were with Saints and Seducers, where I wanted to kind of power through that. I do wonder, could we actually just be pushed by the river along the way? Maybe that would be a better option. Who said that? Oh, it's a troll. Oh, I missed. Ow, Eric, you ass. Friendly fire. There we go. You know, I'll take all of it, why not? So where's this Imperial soldier? Ah, they've got a little platoon taking us, watch it away. A prisoner. Right. Let's get a quick save, because we are going over this rapid and I don't know what's below. We are winging it. And just kind of flowing as fast as we can down this river. This is probably quite a good way to do it, actually. I don't know how good it will be, because we've got this bit. Ooh. Okay, that's actually not too bad. A little worried about this stuff. Oh, there we go. Let's just drop another quick save. We're really risking it here. Doing the old whitewater rapids without a boat. Little floatable canoe. Oh, jeez. No, not too bad, actually. This is actually quite a good way to traverse the area. Right. Now, quite the view. Even with the overcast sort of weather that we've got. Very nice. Wow, I've been monitoring, I don't know if anyone else has been monitoring this stuff, but I am a very excited person for Diablo 4, which is coming out on the 6th of the 6th, which is not too far away. In fact, by the time this episode comes out, it might actually be that. No, it would be that time, so it will be out by the time. Ow! Oh my god, I'd survived that with just like a fraction of my health. Wow. Ooh, knocked out there, I think. But why? Actually, why is my weapon not bound? What's my sword bound on? 1. Okay, let's set that to 1 as well, right? Cool. There we go. So as I was saying, Diablo 4. Loved Diablo 2, loved Diablo 1. Although Diablo 2 really sort of was the main one that I played. Diablo 3, spent a long time on that. It was good. It wasn't, I don't think it was as good as Diablo 2, but it was a lot more engaging, which was quite nice. But I'm quite excited for Diablo 4. And I think that is definitely going to be the one that we stream. So Morrowind streams, not probably going to happen at the moment, but Diablo 4, yeah, I'm keen for that. Keen to stream some Diablo. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. But yeah, it's right. It's one of those games that's right up my alley. I love these sort of games that have got that fantasy element and roleplay element. And you've really got those options with Bethesda games and with Blizzard games. So yeah, very excited for it. Don't know what other people's thoughts are on it, but I am very, very keen for it. And then I've not really heard much as well about the release of... Oh, geez, hang on. The release of Starfield for a while now. Which, I mean, I'm not worried about it. I'd rather they took the time. I'm not one of those people that is upset when game companies decide, oh, we need to wait a little longer before releasing this because we want it to work. I'm fine with that. That's brilliant. Do that. That's actually perfect. That's exactly what I want. So, I mean, I'm not sure what to take with it. If there's been a delay because of some sort of creative problems, or... Oh, hello. I forgot you were there. There we go. More arrows. Oh, we missed. Jeez. Okay, there we go. Alright, we cleared that too. But yeah, what are other people's thoughts about this sort of stuff? Are you okay with waiting, or do you prefer it to come out and then basically be bug testers for the game until they fix everything? Because, I mean, I'm not opposed. I mean, you look at Bethesda games, for example. They come out, they're very well rounded, and they often spend a lot of time on making these games. Obviously, years of development in making these games. And there's always going to be bugs that you miss. And I don't mind in those situations where the player is the person to sort of report these bugs and go, hey, you know, you've missed this or you've missed that. That makes sense to me. That feels like a reasonable use of gamers' time, is to make that game better now it's been released. It's bigger games that maybe... I can't think of one really off the bat that reminds me of this, but I'm sure there has been many, where the game comes out early, it's clearly not finished, or it comes out on time, you know, the day that they said they're going to release it, they've stuck with it even though they've not finished the game. And they kind of roll with it even though it's not complete. And it's just hounded by problems for months upon months upon months, to the point where, you know, it loses its entire player base by the time it's playable. And then you might... Oh, you know what? No Man's Sky. It looks amazing, but I was put off by all the problems it was having. And even though it's fixed now, I want to get it, but I'm not paying full price for it. I will happily pay full price for a game if I think it's worth it. Honestly, Soul Jam... where is that? Guess it's one of these shops. You know, we need the local map. The white file. Huh. We've been here so often and we've never seen that. Call me surprised. But yeah, it's put me off playing No Man's Sky. It is a lot better now. I know it's a lot better, and I know it's got a massive fan base, and I'm not bagging the game in any sense of the word. I'm sure it's fantastic now, but I'm not paying full price for it because they didn't do the work in the first place. They made you guys do the work, and I don't know how I feel about that. I don't mind doing a little bit of the bug testing, but hell, like, if you're paying $120 plus for a game, it should be in working order. I feel like that's the bare minimum that you should expect. Right, we want to go to Winterhold. And then back to Dawnstar. Actually, if we go from Winterhold to Dawnstar... Oh, I should look that up. Hang on, 1 second. We were told by a commenter that the Flamecloak spell is actually found on a body over there. So let's have a look who it was. Oh god, let me see if I can find it. Chris Arnold. So thank you, Chris, for the insight. Apparently there is a dead body with Flamecloak on it, and that would be very helpful. Because we couldn't find it at the shops, so to speak. Okay, right. Let's get to the carriage. And it is somewhere between Winterhold and Dawnstar, and I think I saw what they were talking about on one of our playthroughs, I think back when we were running a quest between like Septimus Cygnus and the Dwarven place, possibly? Okay, right. Hello, friend. I do.
Where do you want to go?
Let us go to Winterhold.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Absolutely. Cool. Cool bananas.
There once was a hero named Ragnar the Great who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
College of Winterhold is... Oh, okay. No reading for us. Oh god, it's cold. Let's warm ourselves up a little bit. We're not too tired. Do we want to plow on to Dawnstar? I think we do.
Take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone
Let's
over.
grab the ingot. Alright, we'll go back to her in a second. Let's just warm up a little bit and have a wee snack, shall we? Let's have another one. We will be well fed. Why not?
I don't care how many colleges they build, or how much the sea swallows up. I'll outlast them all.
Alright, you know, we've not talked to the Jarl here. Let's have a chat with them.
What's your business here in Winterhold?
I'm just passing through. I'm here for the college. Does it matter? Does it matter?
It does. The college has caused enough problems. Don't need you or anyone else adding to them. If you're not here for the college, then you've little other reason to be in Winterhold at all.
Oh, you're the Jarl. I'm looking for work. What's wrong with the college?
Look around you. Winterhold is in this state because of those damn mages. They sit up there in their tower, doing gods know what. And who watches over them? The guards don't even dare go up there, unless they've no choice.
Well, I mean, you're the Jarl. Sure, you've got a little bit of influence. I'd like to know more about Winterhold's history.
What's there to tell? It's mostly gone now, thanks to those damn mages in the college. Someday there'll be proof they caused the Great Collapse. Most of the city just dropping off into the sea. That doesn't just happen.
You did build on a cliff. I mean, it could. Granted, it was a very big storm to do that, but yeah. You're the Jarl looking for work.
Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power. I aim to change that. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold. The very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds, and give me some authority.
I'll recover it.
Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return.
Tell
Come back
Voss.
as soon as you have the helm.
Tell
How
Voss.
come you're in winter?
That sounds like a Dunmary place. What the hell is Tell Voss? Oh. That's Brand-Shei's. Oh, well we've got two there then. Oh neat. Well, that's very convenient. Thank you, game. Well done. I appreciate the little assist there. Let's go get those. Now we're gonna get down to the ocean. That is could be a problem. Because many of it is steep cliffs. And we're good there. Okay. Maybe we'll be okay. Whoop. Oh dear. Okay, maybe we. Sorry, horse. Oh, we've balls this. We've balls this up. I could become ethereal and leave coppers up here, but that would also make us very cold. Okay, right. Let's just steadily traverse this. Okay, right. Yeah, there we go. We made it. Somehow we made it. That was very awkward. So yeah, we were right about it sounding Dunmary. It does indeed. Because Brand-Shei is a dark elf, but he's got a Argonian name. Ooh, can we just get out of the water, please? Oh. Co-opers, please move. Oh my god, my aim is terrible. There we go. Better.
tell you what. You start the guy so I can stab you.
Were you going to stab me? Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of your internal organs splitting. Wow. Right, let's take the iron arrows because we need them. And whereabouts was our little friend? There he is. Take that iron arrow too. So this is...
Guess I was just hearing things.
Oh, someone is around. And as is a bear for some reason. Search waterlogged chest. Lindrin Telvanni's journal. Let's have a read about it before we hand it in. Brandel, I hope this text of your father's last words finds its way to your hands. I served House Telvanni as a wet nurse during your first months of life and wanted to repay your father's kindness. I've done all I can to locate you, but I regret that we will never meet face to face. Hydrea Olan. 4th Era 6. 2nd Seed Midas. Is this the end of all things? Are we to die by the cruel barbed blades of the Argonian invasion force? After surviving the Red Year, struggling to dig from the ash and the rubble and burying the thousands that died, is this to be our epitaph? The irony of our demise glows brighter than Massa on the summer solstice. We brought this upon ourselves, the Argonians simply answering a rallying cry incited by a millennium of suffering imposed by my kind. And so here I sit, in the crumbling basement of our family home, while 1,000 booted feet echo above me, and the screams of the dying find their way to my ears. So falls House Telvanni. But then I look into the eyes of this child, this blessing given to us the very year that Vardenfell spouted its fiery death across the land. This gift I hold my grasp. Is it too much to wish he be given the chance to survive and keep our memories alive? The small boy born in the midst of chaos and destruction must carry on, if nothing else, as a reminder to other Dunmer that the Telvanni were once a proud and noble people. Since the death of my wife, I haven't been able to bring myself to give my son a proper name. It never felt right without her, but my own life reaches its final hours as the luxury of time escapes my embrace. I name him now, Brandel, son of Lindrin and sole living heir to House Telvanni. I will wrap him in his Telonia? I said Telonia. Telonia, his birthing swaddle, and leave his fate to Azura's will. Live with virtue and pride, Sarah. Although isn't the guy in Solstheim Telvanni too? I think he is. Right, what else? Got to grab here? Ah, jeez, Eric! There's a bear behind you, watch out! Thanks, Eric. Oh, someone else is here. I don't think they've seen me, though. Oh, it's the bandit chief. Sorry, I thought that was Eric. Eric, where were you? I'm having to rely on bandits for help. Gotta get our archery up, she's very well armoured. Hilda, you are in the way. Just casually grazing in the middle of a battle. There we go. Cool, so now we're going to get something from here? The helm of whatever it was? But where? Have we got to get on the boat? How do we get on the boat? Have we got to swim through the water? That seems like a really bad idea. I guess we do. Maybe? Oh no, here we go. There's a little walkway. It's probably the best way onto the boat, right? Aha, here we go. A trap, get rid of that. Oh, we've got in the chest. The Helm of Winterhold. I've got to admit, it's kind of cool. It's the ancient Nord stuff, isn't it? Quite intricate carvings, really, when you look at it like that. Steel arrows, take those. Steel plate gauntlets of sure grip. We'll take them. Cool. Well, I guess we go back to Winterhold then. That's probably our first stop. Right, cloppers. I kind of need you. How do we get back to Winterhold? Oh, I'm looking at that, it's all sheer cliff faces. I don't think we're going to be able to go that way. I suppose there is that little loop around after you pass Winterhold. But we've got to get there first. And it is getting cold. It's getting very cold. We could do clear skies if we're like really in a pinch, but I don't know how useful that will be in Winterhold, because it is always freaking cold here. Alright, there's a little pathway here. So maybe this was the path we were supposed to take before that we didn't. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't really see anything here to dictate it is the right way. Good news is the other path is just up ahead, so we should be all good. I would like to get inside before we freeze to death. But we're not fighting an ice wolf, not with a bow. Oh god, the horse is so slow! Is it this way? No. Yep, I'm freezing. We need to get a bit of a shufty on. Don't fancy freezing to death in the middle of frickin' nowhere. But can Cloppers defy gravity and get us up this hill? Probably. It's looking promising. Oh jeez. Go on, Cloppers, you mad bastard. Go on, up you go. That is promising. There we go. How we get down is another question. Hopefully, Cloppers doesn't die. Okay, good. Jeez. Right, let's go give this to the Jarl, and I guess earn his favour. Because yeah, we're part of the Mages Guild, but look, we did a job for him. We've given him some influence in the world of Skyrim.
Can I help you?
No, not really. I will probably chat to you soon, though.
I don't care how many colleges they build. You know, Winterhold used to be the seat of power in Skyrim. Now it's a shell.
Why? I can't understand how it would be the seat of power, because there's nothing here. Like, even before the city fell into the sea, there's not that much here. It's just snow and ice. I have the Helm.
Can you believe that this hold used to contend for the throne of the High King? Now, perhaps others will listen. Here, your reward is promised. You have Winterhold's thanks.
Oh wow, that's a decent amount of gold. Anything else you need?
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title, mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane.
Alright, that will be an honour.
Good luck to you.
I've done it!
And by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Winterhold.
I don't know who I helped.
I grant you this weapon from the armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify the guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
Cool. Blade of Winterhold. Let's have a look at that. Do I want to keep it or do I want to sell it? Oops. Here. It's a steel, I want to say? No, it's actually, it looks more like an iron longsword. No, it's an iron short sword. Boo. It's not great. It ain't great at all. Thanks. Not going to pawn this off straight away. Sorry.
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold. Courier will be the first to tell you that if it weren't for that college, we'd all be better off. I agree with him.
Yeah, got a whole heap of soul gems over here. Where was the... Eric.
Be careful!
You be careful, move out of the way. Where's the old... whatchamacallit? The guy. The dark elf who was sat around. There he is.
My job is... I don't really know anyone at the college. I guess everyone just assumes I do because I'm a Dunmer.
Well, what do you do?
Me? Nothing. And I hope to keep it that way. The Jarl is convinced I have some connection with the college, so he goes easy on me. Maybe you'd like to help me keep up appearances. Old Nellicard has a mage's staff in his room in the frozen hearth. It'd be good to have that staff, in case the Jarl starts wondering if I actually have a real connection to the
I mean, I
college.
could just give you another staff, right? Sure.
Thanks.
I'm not
I'll be
above
waiting
petty
for it.
thievery. Right, let's have a
Safe
look.
travel.
We're here, we might as well do it.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the
Whoop.
fire and I'll send someone over.
There we go. Very easy.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Well,
Good
funny you
day,
should say
friend.
that.
Keeping well?
Nope, not you.
People won't say it, but they're afraid of me, so they leave me alone.
Well, here's Nellikar's staff.
This should come in handy. Here, let me show you a few tricks I've learned about buttering up royalty.
Ah, some speech. Very nice, that's actually very handy. Cool. Alright.
You lead, I'll follow.
I wonder what we should... Would we get to Dawnstar in this time? We will try. We will try and get to Dawnstar before the end of this episode. I think we can do it. And it does mean we have basically achieved everything we need to achieve this episode. Which would be nice. Okay, we have got to head right down to the coast, I believe. Because that is where the burning body with the flame cloak spell is. And I think, you know, with it being on fire, it shouldn't be too hard to spot. Ooh, okay, well, it gets rid of our troll problem. We had a little troll following us there. Now we've got a saber cat and a wolf. And then we've got a bunch of quests to hand in Riften. Jeez. We have been relatively efficient with this. I'm quite happy how this is working out. I'm not even sure what we're seeing Scold for. Could be another... oh jeez. Could be another quest for becoming a Thane, actually, because I'm pretty sure he asked us to help a bunch of people. And we might have done that. Somehow, inadvertently. Is it down this way, or have I kind of like missed it completely? I don't know. What is that? Yeah, what is this? Knights of the Nine. Cool. It's a throwback. What's this then? It's random loot. Cool. Nice, but not really what we're looking for. I reckon it'd be around here. Somewhere. So I guess we head in this way and follow the coast still. Oops, sorry, Corpus. I know I'm just dropping you in this constantly. It's not great. Right. I'm pretty sure it's right near the coast. That might be it. There's a bunch of stuff on fire. And a dude on fire. This could be the one. Yizra. Gold. Yizra's necklace. Ah! He called it. He was right. We got the flame cloak spell. Perfect. Right, let's actually read the book straight away. My worry is does flame cloak affect like NPCs? Because if it does, that's a problem. And let's go destruction, maybe? Yeah. Stick that on one of our favorites, and let's see if it does actually help keep us warm. Oh, I don't have enough magicka. I'm too stupid. After all that, I'm too dumb. Okay. Do we have Fortify Magic? We got Fortify Health. Oh no! Well, shit. Alright, well, to Dawnstar it is. Fine. We've got the spell. I guess now we can kind of focus on pumping stuff into magicka for a little bit, and that way we should be able to cast it. I mean, ideally what I'd like to do is start pumping stuff into magic anyway, because it'd be nice to, I guess, probably work on magic stuff next after we do the archery. So starting to get a little bit of proficiency with the skills now will save us a lot of headaches later on. I want to go this way now. You know what? Kajo is still out there. Don't mind me, I'm just passing through. We'll see if we can grab Kaja's attention as well, because that literally is every job that we set out for today. Yeah, we're not far off. That's the old tower for the Vermina quest. Bunch of trolls out there again. Wow. Before survival mode, I never really took into consideration how beautiful the weather was between, you know, different landscapes as such. But when you're forced to constantly think about it because you're watching that sort of meter to say whether you're cold or not, it makes a huge difference. You pay a lot more attention to how beautiful it is, even if it is cold. Hey, Kosher.
Khajiit is always watching for thieves and pickpockets.
Well, I have your amulet.
There it is. Ah, home. If you ever need the skills of a Khajiit warrior by your side, I would be honored to travel with you.
Ooh.
Until then, here. This is for you.
That could be cool. That could be like a little, you know,
road lead you to warm sands.
Little kitty cat bromance that we've got going on. That could be fun. I don't know. We've just got Eric. We've just got Eric, and he is completely unhinged. So I feel like we should stick with Eric for now. I like the fact that he's unhinged. Fits my playstyle. Oh Jesus! See what I mean? He just runs at you with a freaking mask on like that. God, he's terrifying. Right, Skald, what am I doing here? What do you want? Where are you? You asleep? He's asleep. Hey, I'm gonna wake you up.
You're not as dumb as you look.
I've helped you people.
Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of the Pale. Congratulations.
Thanks.
I grant you a personal housecarl and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office.
Oh, cool. We've got another
I'll
person
also
at the
notify my
Helm.
guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
Fair enough. Blade of the Pale.
Don't bother me.
What is the Blade of the Pale? Another very average looking sword that does a bit of shock damage. Wow. Thanks, guys. So cool. Really appreciate it.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Thanks. You stay here, I guess.
Until next time.
Are you gonna go to the house? Guessing so. He is. Okay, cool. So he'll be at the Helm Hall. Well, I think what we should do is probably leave it here for the episode. Let's have a quick read, see if there's any books that really jump out at me. The Cabin in the Woods is one that we've been meaning to read for a little while, so I think we'll go with that today. Cabin in the Woods, Volume 2, as told by Mage Mogan, son of Molag. Late one night, a few seasons ago, a soldier was returning home after several... Why am I putting a voice on? I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, jeez. Returning home after several bloody battles, he decided he would save some gold and decided to cross the pine forest on foot. The first day of his journey was rather uneventful. The soldier stuck to the main path and kept a brisk pace. When it started getting dark, he set up his bedroll, built a small fire, and cooked up some rabbit he had caught. A fine day indeed, he thought to himself as he fell asleep. Partway through the evening, the soldier was woken up by a soft sobbing in the distance. He grabbed his sword, assuming it to be a bandit trick, but pretended to sleep so he could get the jump on them. After a few minutes, the sobbing started moving away from his camp until he could no longer hear it. For the rest of the night, he slept with one eye open. Day 2, the soldier awoke from what rotten sleep he could catch and started off through the forest at a quicker pace, intending to put distance between himself and whatever he had heard last night. As the day went on, it began to rain heavily, so the soldier built himself a little shelter for the evening so he could remain dry while he slept. It took him a little longer to fall asleep with thoughts of the previous night fresh in his mind, but he eventually slept. This time he awoke to sobbing that sounded like it was right outside his shelter. The soldier grabbed his sword and crawled out of the shelter. In front of the fire he saw the back of a ghostly woman sobbing into her hands. The soldier mustered his courage and asked her what was wrong. No answer. He began to slowly approach, but before he could reach her she turned and screamed at him. The ghostly woman raised an axe and began to run at the soldier, disappearing before she made contact. The soldier took off into the night with just his sword in hand. He ran until the first light of dawn, where he started down the road again, as fast as he could move. The third day was bright and sunny, but the soldier, rattled and sleepless, didn't even notice. He moved as fast as he could, trying to get through the forest before nightfall. As darkness began to fall, he saw a cabin just off the road and thought to himself it would be a good place to hunker down for the night. After arriving at the cabin, he spent some time blocking the doors and windows. Nothing would get in. Despite his preparations, he could not sleep. He sat in what used to be the cabin's bedroom, staring at the barricaded door, shaking. Eventually he could keep his eyes open no longer and fell asleep. This time he awoke to laughing on the other side of the barricaded door. It sounded like the woman from before, but he refused to believe it was her. The soldier burst through the barricaded door into the main room to find the ghostly woman from the night before staring at the ground, laughing hysterically with axe in hand. He began to relentlessly attack the ghostly woman, but he could feel his strikes were less effective. He used a scroll of firebolt which drew a scream from her, and she exploded, disappearing. The ordeal was over, and the ghost was gone. The soldier slept well that night, and the next day made excellent distance through the woods. As the sun began to set, he came out on the other side of the forest and looked back, remembering the days before. As he turned and started walking away from the woods, he could swear he heard the sobbing again. Spooky little ghost story to finish this off. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I hope you're enjoying the reading that we do here as well. And obviously, Eric's shenanigans, the Skeletor. For now, I will leave it at that, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now.
Khajiit.